Let's go now. And welcome to Downtown Independence. Independence Boys Sophomore basketball is live and on the air. I'm Jansen Turner with the entire play-by-play call here this evening. It's your Independence Mustangs and head coach Tim Nelson. And the East Buchanan Buccaneers. We also have the Varsity contest on the network as well. Very glad and delighted you come to join me returning to the broadcasting sector, as it's been a long time since I've been inside the stable to call a game, but this is going to be one of the best games so far this year. And it's Independence taking on East Buchanan. It's a big, only 8 miles separating the two teams between Independence and East Buck. And the East Buchanan Buccaneers goes coach Nathan Reck. Good luck to him tonight as they open up the season at the Albany Pirates, home of the Pirates. But the Mustangs looking to get a good year. I think this is not me being biased as an Independence alum. Independence can be a sneaky good team. They have the potential to be sneaky good. Here's why. They have shooters and Jake and Josh Beatty. They have a guy down the low post that can do about just about everything. The 6'1" sophomore, Aiden Bernard. Aiden Bernard is one of the most underrated players in this conference this year, in my opinion. They also have Kyle Williams, the guy that was on the other end of Aiden Bernard when he was on the other end of the equation, and Kyle Williams might be in that starting role. Also, Carson Rummel could be good, but Wyatt Cresser, the 6-foot senior, if he can play well enough, Independence has guys that can score the basketball. The thing that I'm looking at from a perspective is defense. Independence has scores. But in the last couple of years, when they had talent on offense, it's fallen off on defense. Because the big factor in this game is, for Independence, is defense. This whole entire year will be defense for the Mustangs, because it's going to be good. But the Buccaneers, and this is going to be a big key for the Mustangs this year, it's going to be defense. Like I said, Independence, this is one of the best offensively talented teams in quite a while. All the way back to the year where we had Tom Reif, Cyrus Butters, Zach Snyder, Cliff Baldwin, Clay Sturts, all those people there, and that was one of the most successful teams in the modern era for the Mustangs, and I think this team can match or get above that. But the big key for the Mustangs, for me, is defense. How can Independence do defensively against top scoring offenses? Because the Walmart Conference this year is going to be loaded. CPU is always going to be good. West Delaware, they are going to be a dark horse. Because we are now in the Walmart East Division. So we have Mount Vernon, Solon, West Delaware, Marion, all that stuff. But You got West Allied, who's going to be sneaky good. Mount Vernon, in the last couple of years, were games away from going to the state tournament, as Marion is as well. And Solon, with Colin Brock, can hit threes out of the gym. And then Dazzle Beckman left the conference. So, it's going to be a big thing here for Independence. This year, can the Mustangs really get going offensively? And the key for the Mustangs this season is starting out fast in games. Against Bank Community, they forced 15 turnovers last year against the Bobcats, but then they let up. You can't let up against good teams. There's Clifford Baldwin right there, graduate assistant. Head coach Chad Beatty. It's going to be a good one. It's the Mustangs taking on the Buccaneers of East Buchanan. You can have starting lineups and the national anthem next. You're seeing Independence Mustangs Sophomore Varsity Boys Basketball on your home. All things Independence Mustangs, the JT Sports Network. This broadcast of Independence Mustang Sports on the JT Sports Network is presented by Coolidge Citrus Sauce at 114 East Green Street in Walker, Iowa. Some of the best barbecue you can get right here in Eastern Iowa. They've been serving award-winning barbecue since 2018 in Eastern Iowa. You can get a hold of them at 319-488-4888. 319-488-4888. And at www.itchasauce.com. www.itchasauce.com. And Interstate Swine, helping to raise safe, fresh, and safe pork for your family and your community in Eastern Iowa since 1998. With the entire Interstate Swine team ready to serve you, with Dave Carcas, Cliff McKinley, Rob Turner, Todd Wiley, and Ben Seiler. Welcome back here to the stable. Here in Independence, about 10 minutes away from tip-off here between the Mustangs and the Buccaneers. This is a scrimmage still. You gotta start off fast, even in scrimmages. Because when you get good starts, even in a preseason game, it's still gonna play a factor how it's gonna go when you actually play a big time game. But the big thing, I'm gonna say this all the time: can Independence run with teams? Can Independence have the speed on the fast break and transitional defense to be good? You're seeing Independence Mustang Boys Varsity and Sophomore Basketball on the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here to Independence Mustang Sophomore Varsity Boys basketball on the JT Sports Network. How good does it feel to be back in the broadcasting booth? I cannot even put into words what it means right now for me again to broadcast the Independence Mustangs for the 6th consecutive year. It's Mustangs and Bucks, and here's your starting lineups. First face Buchanan, starting at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10 Dawes. Starting at a guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 12, Alexander Mistovich. Starting at center, a 6'3" freshman, number 50, Iverson Carmichael. Starting at small forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 2, Jacob Lenz. And starting at power forward, a 5'11" freshman, number 52, Josh Cook. For the Independence Mustangs, starting at guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 2, Braden Ritter. Starting at a guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 22, Gabe Coonan. Starting at guard, a 5'7" sophomore guard, number 23, Lylan Castle. Starting at a 5'10" centers, a sophomore, number 50, Grady Cornwell. And starting at forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 34, Tate Wood. The Mustangs are coached by assistant coach Chad Beatty, Dave Martin, and East Buchanan's coached by a bunch of people. But the Mustangs here looking to get a win to have some momentum going into opening night of the season. But if you want to listen to all the action this year, all the thrills, all the buzzer beaters, please tune in to the Independence Mustangs Sports Network. I'll be back for the thrills of the freshman and sophomore games starting in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks from tonight, we will have our first broadcast of the year of Independence Mustang freshman and sophomore basketball for the 6th consecutive year on the JT Sports Network, your exclusive home for Independence freshman and sophomore basketball on the JT Sports Network for the 6th consecutive year. I am so happy, delighted, honored, privileged to be a part of this community. And Hugh DeBerg and Cliff Baldwin is back on the staff for the Mustangs. Good for Cliff. And Hugh DeBerg's now coaching boys. And this is going to be very interesting to find out Clifford Baldwin, how he's going to do in coaching. He's the next player for the Mustangs, one of the best passers in recent memory for the Mustangs, and head coach Chad Beatty was on the most winningest team in Coach Chad Beatty's team in history. The Buccaneers are going to be in the red jerseys. The Mustangs got to start fast tonight. And it's the Mustangs taking on. Even though they're smaller than you, you can't take them for granted. Because you can't take teams for granted. Look what Saudi Arabia did to Argentina today. They were 2-goal underdog, no 3-goal underdog, and they beat the favorites to win the World Cup today 2-1. But speaking of the United States, this game you must get a result against England, because I think Wales Well, yeah, Wales will get a win. So you gotta get a win. You gotta get a win against England, which it's gonna be very hard to do. Against that team with Saka, Bellingham, Trippier, Kane, Sterling, Rice, Havertz. No, Havertz is from Germany. But the big key for the United States there. But back to this game against the Mustangs here today. The Mustangs are going to play good. They're going to go out in like a 3-4-3 defense. That means three guys. No, they're going to go in a 3-2 defense. That means three guys up top, two guys in the back, and they play like in a square. Square defense. And that defense has been the defense for the Mustangs for quite some time for Coach Chad Beatty and Dave Martin. And it has worked to perfection sometime. We'll be back with the first tip. You're seeing Independence Mustang Sophomore Varsity Boys Basketball right here on the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here. Independence Mustang Boys Sophomore Varsity Basketball. Boys Sophomore Basketball is on the air. Live from Independence. And it's the Mustangs. And it's the Buccaneers. Right here on the JT Sports Network. Big game here today between the Mustangs and Buccaneers. The starting lineup for each Buchanan. Number 21, Will Hansen. Number 43, Jack Williams. Number 15, Todd Dawes. Number 23, Caden Conrad. And number 21, Will Hansen. For the Mustangs, the usual starters, Conrad, Williams, number 55, Gavin Mestad, as well in the lineup for the Mustangs. And here is Coach Terry Weber into the game. Mustangs are in their white uniforms, maroon numbers, white trim. East Buchanan in the red and white. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're underway. Here comes Talon Dawes. Here comes Dawes in the front court looking for Mistovich. Nice defense there by the Mustangs and Castle. Here comes the inside pass, Mistovich. Here's Dawes and Todd Dawes. It's the two. It's 2-0 Buccaneers, just like that. Here come the Mustangs the other way. Quick three. It's good. It's good by Gabe Coonan. And the Mustangs take the lead. It's 3-2. Here come the Mustangs back the other way. Here comes the rebound. Now we get put up in the air. Nothing doing there. Here come the Mustangs. Coonan to Tate Wood. Tate Wood stops, pops, gives it outside to Mestad. And he travels. Good idea for Gavin Mestad, but he takes a few 2 steps. 6-7-12. First period. 3-2 Mustangs with the lead. Here comes the backside pass, looking to go inside. To Mistovich to Hansen. Hansen has it. Inside pass, gets it into Jacob Lenz. And Lenz will get fouled on the play by the Mustangs. It's going to be on Rylan Castle, his first, team's first. 7 minutes to go. First period, 3-2 Mustangs. On the three-pointer by Gabe Coonan. Good defense there by the Mustang inbounder Gavin Mestad to try to mess up Jacob Lenz. Here comes the backside pass, Dawes. Dawes' right-hand floater is good. Todd Dawes has all 4 points for the Buccaneers. And it's 4-3 Bucks. Here comes Tate Wood. Tate Wood. Coonan. A three. Just missed on the front edge of the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be off the end of Ryland Castle. It's going to be Buccaneer ball. 4 points for Todd Dawes. 4-3 score. Here comes the entry pass. Letting it go. Inside Ryland Castle. Castle has it. And it is going to be out of bounds. And it will go to the Mustangs as Conrad turns it over. First turnover today for the East Buchanan Buccaneers. 4-3. East Buchanan, though, with the lead. 6:28 first period. Here comes the waltz up the court. Here comes Brayden Ritter. Ritter has it. Tate Wood almost stolen. Tate Wood drives. Left-hand floater just missed. Off the front edge of the rim and out for Tate Wood. And it's going to be out of bounds. I believe it will still be Mustang basketball. No, it's not. It's going to be Buccaneer basketball. 6:17 first period. Here comes the drive. Looking. What a pass. The find. Number 42, Jack Williams. And a nice pass there by Caden Sewell. It's 6-3 Bucks. Here comes Tate Wood. Interior pass. Ritter. Coonan. Coonan trying to drive. He gets double teamed. Coonan. Out. Coonan three. Just missed. Too short there. Battle for the rebound. Good job there by the Mustangs. And Ryland Castle to get down and dirty. He saves the possession for the Mustangs. Getting the jump ball. That's just good hustle there by Ryan Castle on the out of bounds line. 6-3. Here comes Castle. Coonan out to Ritter. Three. Just missed. Front edge of the rim. Good passing, though, by the Mustangs. Good rebound by Ryland Castle. And he gets fouled. Good job there by Ryland Castle. That's going to be on Iverson Carmichael, his first, team's first. At the line to shoot two, Ryland Castle. First one up, no good by Castle. 5:41 first period, 6-3 to score. 6-3 score here from Independence. 4 points for Todd Dawes has been the difference so far for the Bucks. Lane violation. And both of them no good by Castle. 1 for 5 so far are the Mustangs. 5:41 first period. Nice move there by Jeffrey Hogan. Hogan. Nice steal. Almost a steal. Castle. Castle with a steal. Jeffrey Hogan. Castle. Tate Wood. Just missed. Tate Wood had a gorgeous feed from Ryland Castle. And Tate Wood just had to pop in and out several times. The Buccaneers catch a huge break if you're an East Buchanan Buccaneer fan. 5:24 first period. 6-3 East Buchanan. Nice pass to Iverson Carmichael. And an easy lay-in for Jeffrey Hogan. What a pass from Iverson Carmichael. 8-3 to score. And here comes a drive. They're going to go left to right. Biggest lead of the game for the Buccaneers. And that's going to be a wayward pass thrown by Brayden Ritter. And it's going to be East Buchanan basketball. Wholesale line change for both teams. 8-3 East Buchanan. Mustangs led it 3-2 on a three by Coonan. Ever since then, a 5-0 run for the East Buchanan Buccaneers. Let's see if the Mustangs can get a stop, though. Here comes the pass to Hogan. Sewell. Sewell, a three. It's just missed by Caden Sewell. But then nice job getting it. But then a rebound by Jack Williams. Jack Williams, Sewell. Now to Josh Cook. Cook has it. Mistovich. Mistovich goes right to the cup, and he lays it up and in for Alexander Mistovich. It's now 10-3, a 7-0 Buccaneer run. Here comes he getting it backside. Gavin missed that nice interior pass. Inside, two ball is no good by Kyle Beatty. is going to be rebounded by Weston Moss. Here comes Weston Moss to get it, and he is the offense for the Buccaneers. Moss then gives it to Mistovich. Mistovich only has 2 points today, and he's going to get a nice, and he will turn it over, does Mistovich. 1 for 7 on the Mustangs so far. The varsity game coming right after this. And let's see what happens. 319-327-3753 is the text number. Live from... Here comes the backside pass, looking for Mistovich. Now trying to get a backside, Kyle Beatty. Kyle Beatty has a nice pass, but it's going to be stolen from Beatty by Will Hansen. Hansen with the steal, and Hansen double dribbled. So Hansen double dribbled. That is the 4th Buccaneer turnover, 3 for the Mustangs. It's now 10-3 still a 7-0 run for the East Buchanan Buccaneers, 3:40 first period. Here comes Ritter. Looking to go it up to court, Katie Mikey. Mikey almost had it stolen away, but got it to Campbell Swartz. But then Campbell Swartz turns it over. Kaden Conrad with a steal. And Conrad goes all the way up, and it is 12-3. And head coach Tim Nelson says enough. 9-0 run for the Buccaneers of East Buchanan. Buccaneers lead at 12-3 on the JT Sports Network. Ever since the 3 by Coonan, East Buchanan has hit 5 out of the last 6 shots from the field. And then 4 turnovers, 1 of 7 from the field. The only shot went in was that 3 by Coonan. Ever since then, it's been all Bucks. 12-3 start. 4 for Todd Dawes. 2 by Jack Williams, 2 for Hogan, 2 for Conrad. Iverson Carmichael has been good in the pass game for the Buccaneers because he's been a good facilitator for the Buccaneers so far today. And let's see if the Mustangs can get a stop. You gotta stay within 10 points against this Buccaneer team. 12-3 Bucks with the lead here. Here comes Mikey. Much needed possession for the Mustangs. Mikey. Outside Callahan. Now to Coonan. Backside back to Swartz. Mikey. Mistad. Back to Mikey. His 3 is no good. Rebound though by Mistad. Gavin Mistad gets the offensive rebound. Mistad. Swartz. Mikey. Top of the key goes Mikey, and he won't turn it over. The 5th Mustang turnover. Buccaneers looking to go up double digits. Here comes the backside pass. That ball gets tipped. Nice save by Kaden Mikey. Steals it away from Tatum Dawes. Here comes the backside pass, running it. And then a foul called on number 15, Todd Dawes. That's his first team, 2nd on the Buccaneers. 12-3 score in favor of East Buchanan. 2:32 here in the first period. Here between Independence and East Buchanan. The Mustangs just need to get a bucket. Nice one-step dribble by Swartz. It's off the front edge of the rim and out by Campbell Swartz. Offensive rebound by number 11, Ethan Callahan. He will put it up. No good. Rebound by guess who? Todd Dawes. Dawes. Mistovich. Mistovich a 3. It's good by Alexander Mistovich. And he has 5 points. It's 15-3. East Buchanan up by a dozen. Here comes Kyle Beatty inside Gavin Mestad. Gavin Mestad, he will put it up. No good by Gavin Mestad. A rebound pulled down by Tatum Dawes. Here comes Tatum Dawes. He will give it to Mistovich. Here's Alexander Mistovich. Mistovich drives right to the cup, and he lays it up and in. Alexander Mistovich has 7 points, 17-3, and it's a 14-0 run. But then nice job going all the way to the cup is Caden Mikey. He makes it 17-5. 17-5 the score. Independence just 2 of 12. East Buchanan 8 of 9 from the field. Mistovich. Gang gives it to Todd Dawes. Dawes has it. Then trying to go backside. Mistovich leads the Bucks with 7 points. Here comes a 3 from the wing, and it's no good by Connor Manson. And then Manson gives it to Weston Moss, and Moss will give it to Todd Dawes. He hits the 3. It's 20-5. 20-5. And then at the other end, it's Caden Mikey getting a bucket, so it's 20-7. 27 to score. Mikey has 4. The lead cut to 13. Nice job there by Schwartz on the deck. Schwartz gets a jump ball for the Mustangs. 27 seconds. Let it go first period. 27. East Buchanan with the lead. They're 9 of 11 from the field. 7 of 7 from 2. Most of them, no, all of them has been all layups for the Buccaneers. And they have forced 5 Mustang turnovers and only have allowed 30%. Nice 3 there. That's easy. Luckily, Weston Moss missed that one. And he will have a turnover for the Bucks. What a feed there, though, by Todd Dawes. Todd Dawes is a good passer. And after that nice steal there by Weston Moss. Weston Moss with a steal, but then Moss was trying to find Todd Dawes. He will turn over. 7 turnovers for the Bucks, 6 for the Mustangs. And it's 27 Buccaneers. What a shot. He was just throwing up. No good. It's Caden Mikey. End of 1 period of play. Buccaneers 20, Mustangs 7. You're listening to Independence Mustang Sophomore Basketball on the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here. Independence Mustang down 13-27 after the first period of play. But most of those points, 14 out of the 20 points, have come from Alexander Mistovich or Todd Dawes. What a pass. What a fake. But then the unselfish play by number 23, Ryland Castle. Can't get it in. But luckily it was deflected. No, it wasn't deflected. So Ryland Castle turns it over for the 7th turnover on the Mustangs. The only shot at 3 of 14, and that shot goes out of bounds by Caden Conrad. That's only the 4th missed shot by the Buccaneers today. 7:47 in the first half. 27 East Buchanan. Here come the Mustangs looking for a little bit of some momentum. Nice pass to Tate Wood, and he's going to go to the foul stripe to shoot 2 on a good pass there by Braden Ritter to find Tate Wood. Foul call on Weston Moss. That's his first team start at the line to shoot 2. Tate Wood. First one up, no good. Mustangs 0 for 3 so far today from the charity stripe. He gets one more. Second one up is good by Tate Wood. It's 20 to 8. Mustangs are now 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. 20 to 8 is the score. Here comes Will Hansen. Hansen inbounds Caden Conrad. Caden Conrad, what a feed. What a feed to Todd Dawes. He will miss it though on a good defensive effort by the Mustangs. Braden Ritter with a rebound. Ritter. Coonan. No, that's Schwartz. Back out to number 22. That's Coonan. Coonan. Wood. Tate Wood. Schwartz. Castle. Castle lost the handle of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Going back. Stays with the Mustangs. 20 to 8 is a score in favor of the Buccaneers of East Buchanan. 7:04 left to go here in the first half. Nice pass by Schwartz to Wood. Tate Wood, the facilitator. Wood now gets it back. Tate Wood, left hand, and he will go up. The shoot two is Tate Wood. Nice play there by head coach Tim Nelson. So Tate Wood goes to the line. That is on Connor Manson. That's his first team's fourth. First one up is good by Tate Wood. 29 East Buchanan. He can cut the lead to 10 with this free throw. Mustangs quickly on a 3-0 spurt. Here comes the second one coming, and that one is no good by Tate Wood. Rebound, though, by Campbell Schwartz. But Schwartz turned it over. Here comes the pass, looking to go backside, and here comes Will Hansen looking for Mistovich. Nice poke there by Tate Wood, and he will get the steal. He will get credited with the steal as Tate Wood with a nice steal by Tate Wood. The knock it off of Will Hansen. Mustang basketball, 6:38 left. Here comes Castle. Wood, one-step jumper is no good there by Tate Wood, but rebound pulled down by Schwartz. Schwartz, but he gets his pocket pick by guess who? Weston Moss. And he will go up and lay it up and in. It's 22 to 9 of an amazing defensive play by Weston Moss. Here comes a drives up, no good by number 11 Ethan Callahan. Pulled down the rebound is Will Hansen. Nice press put on by the Mustangs. And that's going to be a 10-second violation. No, a timeout, East Buchanan. Timeout, East Buchanan, 22 to 9. East Buchanan leads Independence, 5:59 left to go until halftime. You're listening to Independence Mustangs Sophomore basketball on the JT Sports Network. This broadcast on the JT Sports Network is presented by if you want to get along with the sponsor, it's cool as it just sauce on 114 East Green Street in Waco, Iowa. Some of the best barbecue you can get in Eastern Iowa. They've been serving award-winning barbecue since 2018. 5:59 here to go in the half, 22-9. East Buchanan with the lead. Independence's last lead was 3-2 on a 3 by Coonan. They have only scored 6 points since that 3. Nice steal by Ryland Castle. Castle with the steal. 4th steal of the day. Here go the Mustangs. Tate Wood. Tate Wood drives. Tate Wood. Ritter. A 3. Just missed by Braden Ritter. Offensive rebound. Tate Wood. He puts it up there. He no good. Offensive rebound by Ryland Castle. Castle finds Campbell Schwartz. Inside, it's now 22-11. Here comes Campbell to Schwartz. Three-pointer no good by Campbell. Schwartz. Taken away is Tate Wood. Tate Wood lays it up and in. It's 22-13. Timeout, East Buchanan. What a spurt by the Mustangs. Tate Wood with the steal and the layup. Get your puppies organized. Tate Wood Mustangs only down 9. 22-13. An 8-2 Mustang run. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Independence Mustangs softball basketball on the JT Sports Network. Congratulations to Cooper Hupke, and Mitch Johnson was selected to the first team All-State team for the WPSWA and the IFCA. Here we go. Big time of the game for both teams. If you're a Buccaneer fan, you want to stop the bleeding. If you're in the Mustangs, keep the pressure up. Because the Buccaneers have not been good today under pressure. That's how the Mustangs have gone back into this game with sustained pressure on Mistovich and Todd Dawes. Because they don't know how to get pressure. Let's see what the Mustangs do here. 5-10 and a half. Mustangs only down 9. 22-13. Here comes the entry pass. Looking for Dawes. He finds Dawes, but stolen away by Campbell Schwartz. Ritter. Tate Wood. Out. Schwartz. Wood. Ritter. A three. Bullseye! Braden Ritter hits the three, and the Mustangs only down 6 at 22-16 on a big three by Braden Ritter. Now they have him trapped in the corner. Here comes Dawes. His three is off. Connor Manson missed, and the Mustangs get the ball at 22-16, and the Mustangs are on fire in the second quarter. Mustangs only shoot at 6 of 22, but the Mustangs have found success with the 1-2-1 press. Here comes Ritter. Ritter for the Mustangs. They're going to cut more than that Buccaneer lead. Here come the Mustangs. Inside, looking for Schwartz. Finds Ritter. Ritter hit the three just a second ago. Here's Ritter, and he gets it taken away. Ritter turns it over. Here comes Dawes. Manson's two, off the mark. Here comes a two ball by Weston Moss. His two's off the mark as well. Rebound by Ritter. Here comes Wood. Tate Wood will drive it. Here comes Tate Wood. Then he's going to be back inside. Here comes the entry pass. Tate Wood. His two. It's just off the mark. Left side. And it's going to be a rebound by Todd Dawes, his second rebound of the game. A nice interception by Braden Ritter on the Todd Dawes pass. Here comes Tate Wood, and he will get fouled on the play. That's on Connor Manson. That's his second, team's fifth. Nice drive by Callahan, but just couldn't get it up enough. 22-16. Mustangs have outscored the Buccaneers 9-2 in this second quarter. Can the Mustangs keep it going? Here comes Conrad. He will throw it off of the foot of Caden Sewell, but the Buccaneers remain possession. Let's see what happens. They say it was Mustang basketball. No, it's Buccaneer basketball coming the other way. 22-16. Buccaneers have shot it good. 10 of 18 so far. Here comes Mistovich. He has been quiet, just as Todd Dawes has been quiet. And a blocking foul, and just as I say that, Weston Moss. We're going to line to shoot 2, and a foul on Campbell Schwartz. That's his first, team second. And Weston Moss goes to the line to shoot 2. First one up, no good by Weston Moss. 22-16. Still the score. Second one coming for Weston Moss. That is no good as well. Rebound pulled down by Campbell Schwartz. Here comes Schwartz. Ritter, outside 3. It's good! Gabe Coonan hits the 3! And the Mustangs are within 3 at 22-19 on an amazing pass by Braden Ritter. It's 22-19. Mustangs on a 12-2 run. Here comes a nice press, but right down the lane and in is Weston Moss. He has forced 24-19. It's still a 12-4 run for the Mustangs. Ritter trying to get it, and he won double dribble. So a turnover for the Mustangs. The 11th turnover for both teams. Mustangs up. Mustangs down 24-19. Have outscored the Bucks 12-4 in this quarter. 2:45 in the half. 24-19. Ritter almost steals it away from Moss. Here comes Weston Moss. The leader of this attack has 4 points so far. Moss up. No. Missed it. Here come the Mustangs. Kyle Beatty. Kyle Beatty, a fadeaway, 2. No good by Kyle. Offensive rebound, no by Kyle. Kyle up. No. By Castle. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be on Alexander. No, that's going to be on Tad Dawes, his first, team 6. At the line to shoot 2. Ryan Castle. First one up is good by Castle. 24-20. Mustangs are within 4. Mustangs can get within 3 with a free throw here by Castle. Mustangs have not led since 3-2. Second up good as well. 24-21. Mustangs within 3. Mustangs were trailing by 13 at one point in this game. Ever since they moved to the 1-2-1, the game has shifted on its axis. Here comes the pass. Mishovich and Dawes have not scored in this quarter. Nice pass. Todd Dawes. Dawes a fade away. No good by Todd Dawes. Offensive rebound. Put up there by Hanson. His shot's no good. Rebound by Ritter. His 3rd rebound of the game. Here comes Campbell Schwartz. He would drive. Miss. Get his own rebound. Kept it in play, but Todd Dawes with the rebound on the rebound by Campbell Schwartz. 7 of 27 from the field. The Mustangs commit a foul. 24-21. The score. Mustangs have owned this second quarter on a 14-4 Mustang run in this second quarter. 129 left to go in this second. The plays of the game for both games coming up in the Kulachich Sauce post-game show. And the Interstate Swine halftime report will be at halftime. Here comes the backside, interior pass. Nice pass, and that is good by Will Hanson. Will Hanson makes it 26-21. Lead back up to 5 for the Buccaneers. Here comes Schwartz. Back out to Castle. His 3. No good. And a rebound pulled down by Caden Conrad. Conrad had it ripped away by Castle. Castle with a steal. Here comes Coonan. His 3 ball is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Weston Moss. And he would give it up to Weston Moss. Here comes Moss. Moss trying to get it backside. Conrad now. Weston Moss will put it up there. No good. Rebound pulled down by Campbell Swartz. Here comes Swartz. Back inside. Ritter. A three. Mikey off the end of the backboard and out. And it will be Buccaneer basketball. 7 of 30 from the field. 20.4 left to go in the first half. 20.4 let it go here in this first half. They give it outside and they're going to go into your pass. Here comes Weston Moss. Moss. That 2 ball's good by Todd Dawes. They make it a 7-point Buccaneer lead, 28-21. Here comes Coonan. Campbell Swartz. Here we give it out. And that shot is going to be no good, no bucket. He makes it. But no bucket. East Buchanan leads 28-21 after the first half of play. We go to the Interstate Wine halftime report. After this first half of play, you're listening to the best Mustang Sophomore basketball on the JT Sports Network.
A reminder of the 50-50 raffle and also out here on the corner right here, 50-50 and the raffle tickets. Drawings will be after the Varsity game.
Welcome back. We in the half here from Independence as the Buccaneers take a 28-21 lead here at halftime. Here's your top scorers first for East Buchanan. 9 points for Todd Dawes. 7 points for Alexander Mistovich. 4 points for Weston Moss. And then these players all with 2. Will Hanson, Keenan Conrad, Jack Williams, and Jeffrey Hogan. All with 2 points. The Buccaneers shot at 52% from the field, 13 of 25. They were 57% from 2, 11 of 19. They are 2 of 6 from the 3, at 2 of 6 and 0 of 2 from the charity stripe at 0%. They also had 11 rebounds, 8 defensive, 3 offensive, 4 assists, 4 steals, 12 turnovers, and a plus minus of 11.8. Now for the Mustangs, they are led in scoring by Gabe Coonan with 6. Kaden Mankey with 4. Tate Wood with 4. Brandon Ritter with 3. Castle Schwartz both with 2. They were 7 of 30 in the first half with 23%. 4 of 16 for 2 for 25%. 3 of 14 from the 3 for 21%. And 4 of 8 from the stripe at 50%. They had 15 rebounds, 10 offensive, 5 defensive, 2 assists, 7 steals, and 11 turnovers, and a plus minus a minus 7. We'll be back here with more coverage here this of halftime in about 2 minutes. You'll see Turn the Mustangs Boys softball basketball on the JT Sports Net. Welcome back here to the Mustangs Sophomore basketball. Right here on the yes, good game after half, 20-21. Buccaneers with the lead. The varsity game to follow here on the JT Sports Network. But the big key was, can you stop Mitrovic and Todd Dawes? And so far, they have had 16 out of the 28 points, almost half of the points coming from the dynamic duo of 12 and 14. But the Mustangs have kept themselves in it. They were down 13 at one point in the game at 15-3. And they fought back with a 14-4 run for the Mustangs and head coach Tim Nelson. And they really played good in that run. Forcing Buccaneer turnovers. Offensively going at 1-2-1 pressure. That means they had 2 guys trapping, 1 guy defending, and 2 guys trapping the ball. That means, but that trap, you always have to have somebody ready to trap. Ready to go, and ready to be sound on that trap. Because if you're not ready to go, it's going to be a big key. We'll be back for the start of the second half. You're listening to Independence Mustang Boys Sophomore Varsity Scrimmage right here on the JT Sport Network. Welcome back here to Independence Mustang Sophomore basketball on the GT Sports Network. Glad you come to join me. 319-327-3753. Here comes the second half tip. That's going to be interior pass looking for Conrad. Here comes Manson. Now to Michtovich. Weston Moss. Weston Moss in to Will Hanson. Outside three is good by Jack Williams. 31-21. One an assist there by Weston Moss. 13-1-21. East Buchanan with the lead. And then they're back up 10 for the second straight time today. Substitution, Dustin Fueling is in, and here's Dawson. Here's Fueling, enters it, Ethan Callahan. Callahan now gets it to Campbell Swartz. Now the gig, Ryland Castle back outside Ethan Callahan. Here comes Tate Wood, Mustangs down by 10. Here comes Wood, driving into the paint, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and down for the well. Tate Wood makes it 31-23 on a nice play there by Tate Wood, putting it back up and in. He has 6 for the Mustangs, and Weston Moss going up and in. He has 6, 33-23. As Weston Moss has 6. The big three has 9, 7, and 6. That is just amazing power scoring for the East Buchanan Buccaneers. Here's Ritter. A 3, no good. That was not by Ritter, that's by Ryland Castle. His 3 is no good, but it's going out of bounds, and it's going to remain with the Mustangs. 33-23 is the score, and it's going to be inbounded. It's going to be Castle. Out, Ritter. A 3. Bullseye! Bullseye! Ritter for 3! Castle with the assist off of the inbounds. 33-26. What a steal like Superman! Campbell Swartz plucks it out of the Mustang air. Almost stolen by Dawes. That shot's no good. They're going to try to tie him up. Jump ball will be called. 33-26. Mustangs have hit their 4th 3 of the game. And the Mustangs, 6 by Coonan, 6 by Ritter, 6 by Wood. The leading scorers have 18 points. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds. You'll see Independence Mustang Sophomore basketball right here on the JT Sports Network. What a move! On the inbounds by Ryland Castle, but the awareness by Ritter to get open, to go around to that left corner and shoot it right away. That is flawless work. And here comes Tim Nelson. Here we go. And here we go. Tate Wood to inbound it for the Mustangs. Let's see if they do a similar play here. Tate Wood will try to inbound it. Nice pass. Nice job by Castle to get to it. Castle driving. Castle left hand off the glass and in. Ryland Castle with 4. 38-28. 33-28. Mustangs cut to within 4. Castle with a steal. Oh, Jacob wins. And then a foul going to be called on Weston Moss. His second, team's first on the Buccaneers. Here comes Dawson Fueling out. Tate Wood. Now gets it Ethan Callahan. Now trying to drive it is Fueling. Nice pass to Castle, but he couldn't finish. And then Weston Moss gets his 4th rebound, but Jacob Lenz throws it out of bounds. Mustang basketball, the 15th turnover by the Buccaneers. Timeout, Buccaneers. Full timeout. It's been a big factor in this game. And the second half has been pressure. Mustangs looking for a big opening win. 10 of 36 from the field. 6 of 20 from 2, 4 of 16 from 3. But still, they've been hitting clutch shots. 9 steals for the Mustangs today. 16 rebounds, 3 assists, 11 offensive rebounds, and 10 second chance points for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs have been good offensively, and they've been going attack mode. They've been in attack mode ever since the start of the second half. And it's been a big factor in this game. Empire's going back up. And here come the Buccaneer offense. Coonrad. Coonrad ripped away by Fueling. Then a foul on Conrad. His first. Team second on the Bucks of East Buchanan. Mustang ball out of bounds. 5:19 to go here in the third. Here comes the entry pass. Gives it off. Looking to go inside. Dawson Fueling. Nice pass to Ryland Castle from Dawson Fueling. And the Mustangs are within 3. 33-30. Then Castle gets it. Out. And lays it up and in. A steal, an assist, and a layup by Campbell Swartz. Mustangs within 1. 33-31. Then a steal. Castle will get fouled by Coonrad. His second. Team's third. Mustangs are within 1. 33-32. An 11-5 run here in the third for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs, Ryland Castle has 6 as well. 6 for Riddle, 6 for Coonan, 6 for Castle, 6 for Tate Wood. Here comes the entry pass. Inside Fueling. Fueling to Tate Wood. Tate Wood gives it inside. Here's Wood. Back outside to Fueling. Then gets it out to Castle. Castle. 3 on the way. It's good! It's good! Castle with the assist. Fueling with the 3. Mustangs have their first lead since 3-2. 5 minutes in the first. The Mustangs red hot here on a 14-5 run here in the third quarter. And Dave Barnes loving it on the opposite side of the court. You gotta witness this, my friend. 35-33 Mustangs. Up by 2. Now stored away by Campbell Swartz. 2 on the way is no good by Braden Ritter, and a foul called on the Bucks. That is going to be on Connor Manson, his third. And at the line, Gabe Coonan. The shoot 2 to get the Mustangs more of a lead. First one, no good. 4 of 9 for the charity stripe on the Mustang. Second one, full off coming from Gabe Coonan. Second one up is good. 36-33. Here comes a drive. Entry, no. Moss up and good on a nice feed by Caden Sewell. It's 36-35. Mustangs lead is 1. Here comes the entry pass. Ritter a 3. Bullseye! Bullseye! Big time 3 by Braden Ritter! You talk about onions, and they are major early onions by Braden Ritter. 39-35. And a jump ball. That is an early onions by Braden Ritter. Clutch 3. Late here in the third. Mustang basketball up by 4. Here comes Ritter. Backside. Interior pass. We have a lot of plays. That is a 2-ball, no good. Don't by Dawson Feeling. 6 threes have been hit for the Mustangs. As Braden Ritter has come alive with 9. All of them threes. Kyle Beatty. Ritter. Ritter fadeaway 2 just missed. On the front edge of that one. Foul on the number 5. Bryce Christian. His first. Nice pass. Nice defense on Dawes by Castle. Mistovic. Her 7 nice steal there by Callahan. Here comes the drive. Ritter. Swartz. Left hand off the glass and in. Campbell Swartz makes it 41-35 Mustangs. They've outscored the Bucks 27 in this quarter. They make it 41-35 Mustangs. And Swartz now has 6 as well. 9 for Ritter, 7 for Coonan, 6 for Castle, 6 for Swartz, 6 for Tate Wood. How about saying that a couple times fast? The Mustangs have been red hot to start the second half. And the Mustangs have came back from multiple 10-point deficits. Here comes 20-second shot clock. And now Glad Bones and 10 for Hanson. Here comes the backside pass. Interior pass, Mikey. Mikey, a 3 just missed. On the front edge of the rim and out. Mistovic pulls down the rebound for the Bucks. Weston Moss. Here's Weston Moss. He has 6. That's going to be on Campbell Swartz holding onto Weston Moss. His second personal foul. But the Mustangs up third 41-35. Mustangs have been good so far in this second half as they have had very good looks. And their second half has a lot of highlights so far. Here comes the pass. Letting go inside, back out. And nice lay in there by Weston Moss. 41-37. He has 8 for Weston Moss. Nice jump stop. 2 ball, no good by Mikey Offensive rebound by Misted. His 2 balls off the mark. Rebound Conrad for the Bucks. Here comes the backside interior pass. 5-second call. 10-second call. Mustang basketball on a good defensive possession for the Mustangs and head coach Tim Nelson. And Cliff Baldwin. (41-37), Mustangs up 4. Here comes Ritter. Ritter driving, finding Mikey. Now to Wood. Wood stops, pops. No good damn by Tate. Rebound pulled down by Caden Conrad for the Bucks. Conrad looking to hang on to it, but it's going to be a block on Kyle Beatty. That's his first, team's 3rd. There's Josh Beatty, ready to go for the Mustangs right after this game's over. We have both games for you here today. And then in 2 weeks, our first sophomore game right here on the network. And that game's going to be good. Here comes Hanson. Back to Conrad. Todd Dawes. Todd Dawes has not scored since he's got 9. Dawes no good, but nice job off of the rebound by guess who? Weston Moss. He puts it up and in, and he gets another one at the stripe. That's on Mikey. His first, team's 4th. 1 shot for Weston Moss, and that is no good. Rebound pulled down by Misted for the Mustangs. 2 seconds at the horn and just missed. Caden Mikey. We hit the end of the 3rd. Mustangs up 41-39. Come back for the finish here. Mustangs outscore the Bucks 20-11 in that 3rd quarter. We come back for the 4th. You'll see Independence Mustangs Sophomore basketball, boys basketball on the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here to Independence 41-39. There's Marley Lovar walking in. 41-39. The score. Mustangs in the 4th period of play up by 2. 41-39. This game has been back and forth. Buccaneers were up by 13 at one point, then up by 10, and then the Mustangs both times have came back. Nice crowd here, and that's going to be out of bounds. Going to the Mustangs as Caden Sewell knocks it off of his foot. Here comes Ritter. Braden Ritter gets it offside to Williams. Backside Dawson Fueling. Here comes the 2 balls. Good! Ryland Castle with the 2. 43-39. Castle with 8. Nice pass though to Jack Williams. Jack Williams blocked, but a foul on Will Hanson, and Hanson will go to the line to shoot 2 off of the check by Ethan Callahan. Hanson at the line to shoot 2. First one up is good by Will Hanson. He will get another Mustangs lead. It's cut to a triple, 43-40. He has a chance to cut it to a dose. And he does. 43-41. Here comes Ritter. Backside pass, Castle. Castle. Nice pass. Looking for Fueling. He misses. But Fueling is his own rebound. He misses. Nice job there by Campbell Swartz. He puts it up there, but he misses. But he gets fouled. Here we go, line to shoot 2 at the stripe. That foul is on Will Hanson, his first. Team's fifth. At the line to shoot 2, Campbell Schwartz. First one up, no good. 5 of 11 on the Mustangs from the charity stripe. Can make it a 3-point game, he does. 14-4, 14-1. Schwartz has 7 for the Mustangs. Almost a foul, and it is a foul on Ryland Castle, his second. Team's 6th. At the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Cannon Conrad. Cannon Conrad at the line. First one up is good by Conrad. He will get the bonus. 14-4, 14-2. East Buchanan trying to cut it within 7:20 here in the game. Second one up is good as well. 14-4, 14-3, 4 for Conrad. And that is a steal by guess who? Todd Dawes. Todd Dawes has been amazing defensively for the Bucks. But here come the Bucks. Shooting off the glass. No good. Weston Moss trying to get the rebound, but Ryland Castle has it. Sorry. Ryland Castle. Left hand Florida by Fueling. That is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Hanson. Hanson looking for Mistovich. Todd Dawes. His 2-ball. No good by Dawes. Rebound pulled down by guess who? Ritter. His 4th rebound of the game. But it's stolen away by guess who? Weston Moss. And he will put it up and in. And the Buccaneers are up 45-44. There's a 3. Up by Dawes. If he's no good. Moss pulls down the rebound. No, he didn't pull down the rebound. 12 points. 5 rebounds for the Buccaneers. Weston Moss. And he has also 9 for Todd Dawes. So almost 2 people in double figures for the Bucks. 6:23 left. Cleaning up the drive and just missed. Ethan Callahan wanted that one back. Rebound pulled down by Weston Moss. And then Moss will put it up and in, and he will get fouled. And he will go to line. Weston Moss now it's 14. That's on Braden Ritter. That's his first, team 7th. And at the line to shoot 1 is Weston Moss. That one is no good by Weston. Rebound pulled down by Castle. 47-44 Bucks with the lead. Here comes the 3. It's good! Braden Ritter hits the 3 to tie the score at 47 all. 12 for Braden Ritter. All from the 3. 7 threes for the Mustangs. It's 47-47. 6 minutes left. How about that 3 by Braden Ritter? The 3 of the game. Early onions by Braden Ritter. And the Mustangs trying to get back in it. Here comes Ritter. Ritter driving. Left hand floater. No good by Ritter. And it's going to be Mustang basketball. No, Buccaneer basketball. 47-47. What a game we have here. Back and forth we go. Here comes Mistovich. Inside, down drives, no good. Looking to go backside, and that's going to be out of bounds. Going to the Mustangs, Caden Conrad. With the turnover, Mustangs have a big opportunity here. Big opportunity here. Here comes Tate Wood. Tate Wood now to Gabe Coonan. Coonan. Now to Tate Wood. Tate Wood back out. Coonan. Then to Tate Wood. Wood left hand floater. Off the back end of the board and out for Wood. Rebound wide open is Weston Moss. But Luckily for the Mustangs, he didn't see him, and then turnover by Caden Conrad. The 21st turnover for the Buccaneers. 5:09 here in the fourth. It's 47 all. Here comes Tate. Then Castle. Castle off the glass. No good by Castle. And 2 more on the strike. 17 out of 60. It's going to be on Conrad. That's his third. Team's 6th. Edline Schwartz, the shoot 2. And then tie game 47-47. First one up, no good. He gets another one. But the Mustangs trying to get a big percentage here and try to keep the second one up, no good. But he missed them both. Rebound by Caden Conrad. Conrad with that. Here's Moss. Nice pass deflected and stolen by Callahan. Callahan, 14 steals for the Mustangs. That is up, no good. Coonan with a nice play defensively. Here comes a nice pass. Interior, no good there by Connor Manson. It's going to be out of bounds going to the Mustangs. 4:21 to go. Tied at 47. Don't change that dial. The Bucks have outscored the Mustangs 8-6 in this quarter. 47 apiece. What a game here. Castle, right wing. Top of the key, Wood. Here comes Coonan. Back to Castle. Now goes inside to Callahan. Callahan to Wood. Wood, Castle. Callahan, right wing. Top of the key, Castle. Castle drives. Back to Callahan. Inside Schwartz. He wanted a foul. Nothing called yet. Here comes a shot. 2-ball, no good off of the shot by Schwartz. Offensive rebound by Castle. In the Wood. Here comes Callahan. Back out Castle. Castle. Right hand float off the door and in. What a shot by Ryland Castle. 3:35 left. Mustangs up 2. 49-47. Here comes the interior. Connor Manson. Here's 2. No good by Manson. Here comes the offense. The rebound is good by guess who? Jacob Lenz, and it's 49 all. His first 2 of the game by Jacob Lenz, and it's 49 apiece. Here comes a shot. 2-ball, no good. Schwartz looking for the reverse. He missed it. Rebound by Caden Conrad. But then it lays up and in. And the foul! Ryland Castle goes to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. We might not have enough time to get all these plays in. Jacob Lenz with the foul. 51-49 Mustangs. Castle with 12. Ritter with 12. 7 for Coonan. 7 for Schwartz. Oh my heavens. What a game. This is the way you start off a season. That is no good. Rebound last, and wide open is Weston Moss. Another 2, 16 points for Weston Moss. 51 all. Here comes Coonan. Back to Castle. Inside Ritter, and it's stolen away by Gatsu Weston Moss. Here comes a back pass. Looking to go interior. 51 all. Here comes a 2. No good. Rebound. Castle. But stolen away by Todd Dawes. Todd Dawes. Timeout East Buchanan. Don't turn that dial. 2:30 to play. We're tied at 51 apiece on the JT Sports Network. This is how you start a season right here. Welcome back here to the JT Sports Network. as Sean Gertzma and Mark Gertzma are on to my imminent right. What a game here. 51 apiece. 2:30 to go in the fourth. Back and forth. This quarter has been as evenly played as you can get as these two teams. Even though they are sophomores, they're playing like they deserve a spot on the big time show. That is stolen away. Castle lays it up. Misses. Castle misses. Rebound Hanson. Here come the Bucks. Hanson. And he will get fouled by Tate Wood. Tate Wood with the foul. Team's eighth. And he will go to the line to shoot 1-1 is Will Hanson, who has had 4 points today. And he will shoot the front end of a 1-1. Tied up at 51. 2:18 to go. Hanson misses the front end of the 1-1, but lands, puts the offensive rebound. Weston Moss. Good defense there by Tate Wood. Here's a three by Connor Manson, and that is no good. Rebound, pulled, and it's going to be an offensive foul on the Buccaneers. Oh, my. That is going to be on Todd Dawes. Offensive legal hands. No, Campbell Swartz will shoot the 1-1. Campbell Swartz to shoot the 1-1. 2:07 to go in the game. Tied up at 51. Here comes Campbell Swartz. Front end of a 1-1. First one is no good. Rebound tipped. Tate Wood trying to battle for it, and it's a jump ball. And we're going to the Bucks. Good effort though by Tate Wood. Here we go. 2:04 to go. Tied up at 51. Todd Dawes. 16 points for Weston Moss. Stolen away by Callahan. Callahan with a steal. Ritter, a three. Just missed. It would have torn the roof off of the Mustang gym, and that would have went through for Ritter. Here comes a drive. Weston Moss. And he gets fouled with 1:42 to play. And he gets a shoot two. That is going to be on Tate Wood. His second, team's ninth. Timeout. Head coach Tim Nelson. What a game here. 51 apiece. 1:42 to go in the regulation time. Two coming up though. For the Buccaneers, free throw shooter Weston Moss. And Weston Moss has had a game so far. 16 points for Weston Moss. We're tied up at 51 apiece. 51-51. 16 for Weston Moss. He's stepping up to the charity stripe. 1:42 left. Tied up at 51. Moss to shoot two for the Buccaneers. First one up is good. 52-51 Buccaneers. 52-51 Buccaneers. Moss. Second one up is good as well. He has 18. 18 points for Weston Moss. Bucks up two. Ritter. Castle. Swartz. Down in the low post. To Castle. Castle. Looking and he loses the handle of it. But will stay Mustangs ball with 90 seconds to go. Bucks up two. 53-51. 90 seconds to go here from Mustang Gym. Here comes the back pass. Looking interior lines and Weston Moss steals, but he steps on the end line and the Mustangs get bailed out. Because he went on an easy lay-in for his 20th point of the game. Weston Moss has been absolutely spectacular if you're East Buchanan. Here comes Castle, drives. Campbell Swartz puts it up and in. Campbell Swartz retired at 53. 9 for Campbell Swartz. 53-53. A minute to go. What a game here to start out the season for both of these teams. Here comes the end of the pass. Now it's going to be driving. Now it's going to be Batted is going to be Mustang basketball. Mustang basketball tied at 53. A minute exactly to go here in the fourth. 53. 20 of 69. On the Mustangs from the field, 7 of 22 from 3. Can the Mustangs hang on? 55 seconds left. Here comes Tate Wood. Tate Wood jiggles, drives. Ritter drives. Gives it to Castle with 45 seconds. Castle inside, lays it up and one! What a move! Campbell Schwartz with the early onions for Campbell Schwartz. And the Mustangs are on 55-53. What a jiggle jive step. The Euro by Campbell Schwartz. And he is the end one. He will go to the line to shoot one for the old-fashioned 3-point play. First one up, good. 56-53. Do not foul a three-point shooter. That's what Tim Nelson is telling them right now. Here comes Conrad. Do not let Weston Moss get the ball. And Weston Moss banks it in. And he gets fouled for his 20th point of the game. And he has a chance to tie it. I am not believing what I'm seeing right now in a softball game. Moss. Chance to tie it. It's good. 21 for Weston Moss. Tied up at 56. 25 seconds to play. They can let him play it out. Castle. Backside. That's a lays it up and in. He lays it up and in. It's even Callahan. 58-56. Mustangs up 2. 6 seconds left and a foul is called. Weston Moss back to the line to shoot 2. 58-56, 10 seconds left. First one up is no good. Wow. 58-56. Timeout Bucks. What a game. What a game. We have a lot of plays to get to. 9 plays of the game. That is a record for a sophomore game. What a game indeed. As this team, what a game. As before, you get it. Nine plays of the game. You get to listen to some of them in between the varsity game and the Here comes the next one from Weston Moss. 58-56. Here comes a second free throw by Moss. Is no good. And the Mustangs are going to get fouled. And they're going to, if they can make 2 free throws, they can stall this game away. With 7.7, 7 seconds left. Castle go to line to shoot the 1-and-1. This could actually be, if he misses this, first one up, no good. Make or miss, the Bucks have a chance to tie it. What a game. Second one up. It is no good. Lane violation. Bucks can tie it with a 2, win it with a 3. 7 seconds to go. In comes Moss. They give it to Moss. Moss to tie the game, and he gets it. Weston Moss ties the game at 58, and we are going to overtime at 58 apiece. Overtime here. So we have a 2-minute overtime. A 2-minute overtime to decide who's winning this one. What a game. What a game. Overtime. Free basketball. The first game of the year. What a game. 23 points for Weston Moss. He has been absolutely tremendous for this East Buchanan Buccaneer team. Braden Ritter with 12. Castle with 12. Swartz with 12. 7 for Coonan. 6 for Tate Wood. The Mustangs have gotten big buckets, but none bigger than that 2 by Weston Moss to tie the game. And now we in a 2-minute overtime. Here we go. Overtime here. We here in overtime. 58-58 in overtime. And we underway in overtime. Weston Moss. Moss drives. Moss sets up. Gets it back out to Coonrad. There's a 3 on the way. No good. Put in by guess who? Weston Moss. He on the back out. Weston Moss 2 is good. Nice drive. And it lays it up and in. Ryland Castle makes it 60-60. 60-60 here in overtime. Here comes Weston Moss trying to dribble. 1:13 in overtime. Here comes Moss. Stolen by Castle. Castle steals it away from Moss. Here comes the Mustangs. Castle, 3, Ritter, it's good! Braden Ritter! It's the 3! Mustangs lead at 63-60 with 52 seconds in overtime. Here comes the back pass. Hogan drives. Moss trying to corral it. No good. Is Weston Moss. The 8-3 made for the Mustangs. 15 for Braden Ritter. 14 for Ryland Castle. What an atmosphere. What a game to start off the year. 63-60. The big 3. The Onions for Braden Ritter. Caden Sewell at the line to shoot. 2 for the Bucks. First one good by Caden Sewell. That's his 3rd point of the game. 63-61. What a evenly matched game in this second half. 63-61. Sewell makes them both. That is 4 for Caden Sewell. 63-62. Mustangs up 1. 36 seconds to play. Here comes Ritter. A 3. Just missed. I don't know why you chuck up a 3. Now the Bucks can win the game. Shot clock is off. I would take the last shot. Here's Weston Moss. That is stolen away by Tate Wood. And a foul on Will Hansen. And here comes Braden Ritter at the line to shoot two. Mustangs eat away if he makes them both. And he misses. 63-62. 12 seconds in overtime. What a game here. Ritter eyes it, misses them both. Here comes Hanson. Hanson up the court. Mustangs up by 1. Weston Moss with 5. Moss. Step back. Moss. And he wins the game at the buzzer. Weston Moss wins the game for the Buccaneers. 64-63. 27 points for Weston Moss, and the Buccaneers win it 64-63, the final score. 27 points for Weston Moss is the difference. We'll be back here with the varsity action on the GT Sports Network. I don't care.
Is there an aux cord up here or no? There is, but I don't have it on.
We'll be back to start the varsity contest in about 5 minutes. And now welcome here to Independence Mustang Boys basketball for the first time this year. He just started Lions first for East Buchanan. Starting on guard, Hunter Bowers. Starting on guard, Rylan Cornell. Starting at center, Logan Uris. Starting at forward, Dawn Korkamp. And starting at guard, Graham Erickson. Here's your starting line for Independence Mustangs. Starting at guard, 5'10" junior Jake Beatty. Starting at center, 6'1" sophomore Aiden Bernard. Starting at guard, 5'8" junior Tanner Michael. Starting at guard, 5'6" junior Wyatt Kresser. Starting at guard, a 5'9" junior Trey Weber. For head coach Chad Beatty. About 4 minutes ready to go to start the Independence Mustang Boys basketball season. I'm James and turn the entire play-by-play call here today. It's Bucks. It's Mustangs coming up next. Listening to Independence Mustang Boys basketball on the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here to Independence Mustang Boys basketball here from Independence. It's a big game between the Mustangs and the Buccaneers here in the preseason home opener here from Mustang, and then the home opener not far from that. But the Buccaneers are on the road against Alburnett for head coach Nathan Reck, and I've been good there. But it's going to be a good game here. There's Principal Hupke in the building. As we almost ready to go, Mustangs taking on the Buccaneers. There's no name, there's no numbers on the roster, so we will find out who's who in a second. But there's Josh and Jake. And the big key for them is just be patient. For Jake and Josh, be patient. Make sure you take the best possible shot on every tradition. And here we go. Mustangs and Bucks coming up next. You'll see Independence Mustang Boys basketball on your home of Independence Athletics, the JT Sports Network. On your home of Independence Athletics, the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here. Are you ready for Mustang basketball this season? I know I am. It's going to be a good season. I just feel it. I just feel it. This team is going to be sneaky good this year. For head coach Chad Beatty, Hugh DeBerg.
And raffle tickets are for sale over by the door. Drawings for those will be after the varsity game tonight.
Here we go. The varsity season is going to be underway. Aiden Bernard ready to get it going for the Mustangs. Here we go. The season is about to be underway. The 2022-2023 season underway. Here comes Tanner Michael. Michael will hand it off to Josh Beatty. Jake Beatty. His two is no good, but a foul on the play on East Buchanan. That's going to be on Tristan Russell. His first, team's first, Jake Beatty at the line, shooting two. First one, nothing but the bottom of the net. 1-0 Mustangs. Second one forthcoming for Jake Beatty. That one's up and also good. 2-0 Mustangs. Jake Beatty. Here comes the backside pass. Looking to go interior. That's going to be backside. Here comes the backside pass. Jake Beatty. Now Russell. Hayden Nelson. Nelson, two, is no good. And a rebound pulled down by Jake Beatty. Here comes Jake Beatty. Looking to go backside. Jake Beatty now stops. Looking for Bernard. Aiden Bernard. Looking to go on that backside. Now gets into Trey Weber. Trey Weber, nice drive to the cup. Trey Weber makes it 4-0 Mustangs early. 7:05 left to go. Here in the first, Chad Beatty giving the Mustang D instructions. Offensive foul! Trey Weber left the charge. Perfect start for the Mustangs as Dawn Camp gets picked up the charge. Mustangs up 4-0 and with the basketball. Perfect start for head coach Chad Beatty and the Mustangs. Here's Kresser. That gets tipped out of bounds. I know it's just a scrimmage against East Buchanan, but still, this Mustang team is sneaky good offensively. Bernard, if he gets going, watch out. Trey Weber, Jake Beatty, Wyatt Kresser, Tanner Michael. Michael, a two, yes sir! Tanner Michael, Mustangs up 6-0 early on the box. What a start for head coach Chad Beatty. Weber not moving an inch. He has only picked up a charge. Here comes a three, and that is rimmed out by Camp. Camp trying to get the rebound, and it's going to be a rebound by Ryland Cornell. Cornell inside, two ball no good by Cornell. Rebound Bernard. Here comes Aiden Bernard to Jake Beatty to Tanner Michael. Tanner Michael hits three. Bullseye! Bullseye! Tanner Michael for three. Timeout. East Buchanan. 9-0 start for the Mustangs. And Chad Beatty loves what he sees. What a start for the Mustangs. 9-0. 5 for Michael. Oh my! 3 for 3 for the Mustangs. 9-0 Mustangs. Coming in the game, number 33, Kyle Williams. In the game for the Mustangs. The Mustangs have been perfect start, but you gotta keep it up. Do not give these Buccaneers any life. Inside Valenzuela. Back Ben Heisner. Then Ryland Cornell. Cornell. Outside Bowers. Cornell. Bowers. Bowers takes it off the dribble. Good defense by the Mustangs. Excellent defense. Excellent defense. That is a 3, and it's an air ball. What a start defensively by the Mustangs. And here's Jake Beatty. Jake Beatty, 9-0 Mustangs. Here's Tanner Michael. Aiden Bernard. Wyatt Cresser. Cresser, his 2. Off the mark, off the front end on the iron. Rebound Valenzuela for the Buccaneers. Here comes outside pass, Tristan Russell. Russell is stolen. It is on the deck. Good hustle by the Mustangs, Tanner Michael. This Mustang team is not the same old Mustangs. This team could do damage. If they play to their potential like they are right now, they can make damage. I know it's against East Buchanan, but still. What a tip by Tanner Michael. This guy, Tanner Michael, dude. What a crowd. What a crowd for a scrimmage. (9-0) Mustangs with the lead. Hayden Nelson, 4:45 here in the first. Here it is Varsity preseason home opener for head coach Chad Beatty. That's a 3 by Valenzuela on the mark. Rebound pulled down by Hunter Bowers. Bowers, Beach, Cornell, Corkamp, travel on Corkamp. Here comes number 31, Garrett Donnelly. Will enter it into Tanner Michael. Tanner Michael has only have 5 points. Here comes Cresser. Why Cresser? What a pass by Cresser to Kellen Hoover, but couldn't find him back in the low post. Offensive foul on the Mustangs. And it is on Hoover. And it's going to be a clear path foul. His first. And here comes Beach, Corkamp, Valenzuela. Valenzuela's 2 on the mark. Mustangs still with it. Michael, 3. Bullseye! Tanner Michael is unconscious. Timeout, East Buchanan. That is a 2, my bad. That is a 2 by Michael. 11-0 Mustangs. 7 already for Tanner Michael and the Mustangs. Running wild in the first quarter. I told you this team. This team has been good. The big game here. Won a game on Friday. Iowa, Nebraska, to try to get yourself to the Big Ten title game. We want to start for the Mustangs, 4-6 from the field. Valenzuela, 3:35, first quarter, 11-0 Mustangs. Heisner. Inside Heisner. Back out Graham Erickson. And that is stolen away by Garrett Donnelly. And here's Tanner Michael, only with 7 points. Aiden Bernard, Kyle Williams, Wyatt Cresser. Cresser driving, nice. Cresser, Michael, 3, just missed. Wyatt Tanner Michael, if he can shoot it like he has, Buccaneers are 0 of 6 from the field. Independence is 4 of 7 from the field. Here comes looking inside, finding Kellen Hoover. Hoover, and he will throw it out of bounds. Turnover for the Mustang, Kellen Hoover. 2:53. Here comes the backside pass. That is a 2 by Ben Heisner. 3-pointer by Ben Heisner. It's 11-3. 3 on the way by Cresser. And that is no good. And that's going to be on Cresser. And a hand check on Cresser. You can't allow him to get back in it. Here comes a backside pass. Gets it outside. Here comes the 3 on the way. Air ball by Caden Conrad. But then an offensive rebound and put in by Graham Erickson. It's 3-2. Nice pass to Wyatt Cresser. And the Mustangs go up 13-5. 13-5 Mustangs on the 2 by Wyatt Cresser. Nice chipping dive by Hunter Bowers. He misses a 2. Offensive rebound, but a 3 is good by Dalton Corkamp. Makes it 13-8. They made their last 3 shots. 2 of 6 on 3. 3 of 11 from the field. Here comes a drive. Tanner Michael! Oh my heavens! Tanner Michael! Oh my! Aiden Nelson got in the spin cycle of Tanner Michael. He only has 9 for Tanner Michael in the first quarter. 15-8 Mustangs. This guy, Tanner Michael, can play. Trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Yes, sir. 10 for Michael. He has 10 out of the 16. This guy, if he can play like this on an everyday basis, this team is dangerous. Bernard. Nice defense, Aiden Bernard. What a defensive menace is Aiden Bernard. And he falls down. Court count. Hayden Nelson. Nelson. Cross courts to Beach. Then the court count. 3 on the way. It's good by Tristan Russell. 16-11. Only 3 3-pointers made by East Buchanan. That's on Cornkamp. That's his second foul. Team's 4th. Here comes Michael Jake Bainey. Trying to move her around. 35 seconds to go. Out of bounds. Going to the Bucks. It was an 11-0 start. Since that point, East Buchanan has scored 11 points. And it's cut the lead to 5. They've outscored the Mustangs 11-5 in the last 3 minutes. Trey Weber. What a steal by Trey Weber. What a hook shot by Aiden Bernard. 18-11. Weber with a steal. Weber with a foul. I would wonder if that was going to be intentional. That's the second foul on Tristan Russell. Weber at the line to shoot 2. Trey Weber already has 2 points here today. First one up by Weber. It's no good. Front edge of the rim. 18-11 Mustangs with the lead. Up by 7. They're going to make it half of a dozen. Second one up good by Weber. 19-11. Weber has 3. Here comes a shot out the horn and just missed by Hayden Nelson. We meet back here with more. Mustangs up 19-11. Mustangs up 8. You're listening to the Penn Mustang Boys basketball on the JT Sports Network. Mustangs 7 of 11 from the field in that first quarter. East Buchanan 4 of 13. They have 3 points from multiple guys. 3 points by Russell, Kortkamp, and Heisner. And then Erickson with 2 as well. But the Mustangs are led scoring by Tanner Michael, Trey Weber with 3. Jake Beatty, Bernard, and Kresser all with 2 for the Mustangs. It's been good so far for the Mustangs here. We're ready to go to start the second period. 19-11. Here we go. Aiden Bernard, Jake Beatty. Here's Jake Beatty. Shake, bake, Jake. Here's Bernard, back to Jake Beatty. Jake Beatty drives, and a foul on the Buccaneers. That's on Chase Beach. His first, team 6th foul. Here comes Bernard. Aiden Bernard gets it outside to Kresser. 7:40 in the second. Kresser. And Kresser had it in his pocket, picked by Ryland Cornell. Cornell had it blocked, but guess who scores? Dalton Kortkamp to make it 19-13, 5 for Kortkamp. Here come the Mustangs. Carson Rummel, his 2-ball, no good. Rebound by Ryland Cornell. Here comes Cornell, back Kortkamp. Now to Tristan Russell. Russell, Kortkamp. Valenzuela. So that's Chase Beach. Now the Kortkamp. Back the Beach. Chase Beach. Then that is offensive foul. Trey Weber. That is on Hayden Nelson. His second foul. And the Mustangs up 19-13. With 6:46. Jake Beatty. Jake gives it Tanner Michael. Michael stops, pops, no good. Tanner Michael trying to get out in the fall, and no one. Valenzuela with a second rebound. Here comes Valenzuela driving. Valenzuela on the floor. No bucket. And then Tanner Michael is first. Team's third. Tanner Michael with 10 points. The lead is 6. Half of a dozen for the Mustangs. Inside, easy two by Dolan Kornkamp. He has 7 for Dolan Kornkamp. What a pass by Noah Valenzuela. Here comes the pass. Mustangs lead is 4. Wyatt Cresser goes to the rack. 21-15. That's 4 for Wyatt Cresser. 21-15. Here comes a drive by Nolan Valenzuela. That is no good. And a foul on the Mustangs. Kornkamp coming out. He has 7 for the Buccaneers. Ever since that dry spell, they have gotten buckets for Buchanan. And for a team that hasn't been that good in recent years, that's something you like to see. Here on the back out, Cornell Russell. Russell driving it in and he gets fouled. First one coming for Tristan Russell. First one up is no good from Tristan. He does get another one though. 21-15 Mustangs, 5:38 here in the half of this preseason home opener for the Mustangs. That one's good by Russell. He has 4. Here comes Tanner Michael for the Mustangs. Michael, Trey Weber, and that is thrown away by Russell. 21-16. Here comes Valenzuela. Valenzuela looking to get it outside. Now gets it to Kornkamp. Kornkamp. He only has 7 points in the game. Kornkamp, Nelson. Valenzuela. Valenzuela has the top of the key for the Buccaneers. Valenzuela. Good defense by Bernard. And what a shot by Noah Valenzuela. And that is a 3 by Noah Valenzuela. It's now 21-19. The 4th 3 of the game for the Bucks. Here comes Michael. And the lead's now down to 2 for the Buccaneers. And then a travel. The 4th Mustang turnover. And the Buccaneers are on an 8-2 run here in this second quarter. Here's Noah Valenzuela. 21-19. And that's going to be a turnover on Noah Valenzuela. Here comes Tanner Michael. Michael looking. Gets it to Jake Beatty. Jake Beatty shakes. Rattles. Gets it to Bernard. Bernard. Michael. Michael. Steps. Back. Jake. Gets it to Tanner. Michael resets it for the Mustangs. To Bernard. Bernard. Free throw line. It's in Bernard. Nice pass. Into Hoover. And that gets batted away from Hoover by Ryland Cornell. It will still be Mustang basketball with 6 on the shot clock. Here comes Cornell. Bernard shakes, banks, and that is a Shot clock violation on Aiden Bernard, and that is a 5th turnover for the Mustangs today. Buccaneers can take their first lead of the game with a 3. Noah Valenzuela. Here's Noah. Trans Beach, no, but a foul on Kaylin Hoover. Yep, it is on Kellen Hoover. That's his 2nd, team's 4th. First one up, no good there by Hayden Nelson. He will get another one. 21-19, still the score in favor of the Mustangs, 3:38 to go. Here comes the backside pass. Here comes Russell. Gets it to Bernard. Bernard almost got that one before somehow. Bernard, that one's no good. Biden Bernard. And a rebound out of bounds going to the Bucks. Mustangs are 8 of 16 so far. Bucks are 7 of 17. But the Buccaneers can take their first lead of the game with any bucket. And right now, the Mustangs had a big lead. They squandered it because they let the Buccaneers back into the game with good shooting by East Buchanan. And that is an offensive foul by Jake Beatty. And that's on Rylan Cornell. That's his first. Team's 8th. Here's Tanner Michael. Michael walking across the timeline. Gives it, looking for Cresser. Michael retains control to Jake Beatty. Stop, pops, fires, and fouled. He would go to the line and shoot 2. Good job, Jake Beatty. Fouled on Noah Valenzuela. That's his first. Team's 9th. At the line, shooting 2, Jake Beatty. First one, nothing but net. 22-20 Mustangs. If you want a guy to get good free throws for you, that's Jake Beatty. And he makes the second one easily. 23-24 for Jake Beatty. Timeout, Mustangs with 2:49 to go in the half. Mustangs by 3. JT, Sports Network. If you want good barbecue in Eastern Iowa, go to Coolest It's Just Sauce on 114 East Green Street in Waco, Iowa. Some of the best barbecue you can get in Eastern Iowa at 114 East Green Street in Waco, Iowa. The Mustangs, so far 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. That's absolutely amazing. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we have our first game of Independence sophomore basketball here. And it's going to be a big factor. Can the Mustangs get going offensively? 23-20. Mustangs with the lead. 2:49 in the first half with scores by Kortkamp, Valenzuela, Heisner. Tristan Russell also has 4. Buccaneer ball underneath the Mustang bucket. Here comes Valenzuela. Valenzuela has it trying to cross the timeline. Good trap there by Kaiser. Here comes a nice pass still to Don Kortkamp. And he misses. And the rebound pulled down by Michael. Here come the Mustangs. The Mustangs fleet of foot. Michael to Hoover, and he just misses. Hoover had a wide open layup. Good defense by Ryland Cornell with a good defense to get back for the Buccaneers. And he is rewarded. Foul called on Trey Weber. That's his first. At the line for East Buchanan, Dalton Korkamp to shoot. Dose. First one up is good by Korkamp. Here we get the next one. 23-21. Second one up. No good. Rebound. Battle for Williams. Gets it out to Aiden Bernard. Nice job by Kyle Williams. Jake Beatty all the way to the cup. Almost an and one. Nice job by Jake Beatty. That's on Chase Beach. That's his second, team's 10th. At the line to shoot two, Jake Beatty. And this is the guy you want at the line. First one, nothing but net for Jake Beatty. He has 5 for the Mustangs, 24-21. 24-21 Mustangs. Second one up good as well, 25-21. That is 6 for Jake Beatty. 8 of 9 on the Mustangs from the charity stripe. That is very good for even shooting. There's Michael. He tried to shoot it right off of the steal. And luckily for the Bucks, he didn't have any room. Michael driving. Michael left hand. Yes, sir! Tanner Michael. Goodness. 12 for Michael. 21-27. Steal by Michael. Tanner Michael. Have a day. Beatty a 3, just missed by Jake Beatty. That 2 ball is good by Wyatt Cresser underneath the bucket. Hustle play by Wyatt Cresser. Gets him a bucket. Here comes a drive and a foul. Tristan Russell will go to the line and shoot 2 for the Buccaneers of East Buchanan. Here comes 2 shots coming for Tristan Russell. Mustangs up 29-21, a minute 29 in the first half. 6 for Jake Beatty, 6 for Cresser, and 3 for Trey Weber. 2 by Russell. First one up, no good for Tristan. Here you get another one. Trey Weber will come back in for the Mustangs. 29-21. Mustangs had the lead cut all the way to 1. But the Mustangs have been, but they haven't broken. And that is a spirit of a coach, Chad Bain, team second one good by Tristan Russell, 29-22. Here's Tanner Michael. Only has 12. Here comes Michael. Shake. Battles to Jake Beatty. A 3. Missed. High iron. And out. Rebound Korkamp. His second rebound of the day for East Buchanan. Here comes Korkamp. Gives it out to Valenzuela. Valenzuela drive to the right side. Valenzuela still with the ball. Nice steal. Jake Beatty on the deck. Looking to save the timeout. Yes, sir. Jake Beatty calls the timeout. Mustang basketball when we come back. 29-22. Mustangs with the lead. The awareness by Jake Beatty. The call a timeout. The save the possession. Excellent IQ play there by Jake Beatty. And when your last name is Beatty, you will have a high basketball IQ. Because Jake Beatty knew where he was on the court, knew how many timeouts he had. Brilliant play by Jake Beatty. Brilliant play by Jake Beatty. Here we go. We're back to action. Trey Weber almost on. Wyatt Cresser to the hole for 2. It's 31-22. 8 for Wyatt Cresser. Mustangs back up 9. Nice steal. Tanner Michael Goes to the line to shoot dose at the charity stripe. Nice job stealing it from Russell. And a foul on Russell. That's it. No. No one's on Hunter Bowers. That's his first, team's 11th. Crisser. Michael. First one. Good. For Tanner Michael. 13. For Tanner Michael. 32-22. Mustangs up by 10. 40 seconds to go in the half. Mustangs by 10. 32-22. Second one up. Good. Nothing but net for Michael. 14 for Tanner Michael in this first half. How about Michael so far? Here comes a nice steal. Jake Beatty with a steal. Jake looking to score. Something for the Mustangs right before half. But it's stolen back away by Cam Erickson. Here comes backside pass. We haven't seen Jake's younger brother Josh yet today. Here's Courtcamp. Spins. Shooting. No. Williams. Beatty. No. We go to the end of the first half. Mustangs lead at 33-22 on the JT Sports Network. We're going to see to Independence Mustang Boys basketball.
Just a reminder to buy 50/50 raffle tickets up here by the door to support the fire department and MHI.
We hit the half here from Independence. Mustangs lead it 33-22. The score. First race Buchanan. They were led in scoring by 8 for Dalton Corkamp, 5 for Tristan Russell, 3 for Noah Valenzuela and Ben Heisner, 2 for Graham Erickson, and 1 for Hayden Nelson. They were 7 of 18 from the field for 38%, 3 of 9 from the 2-point line for 33%, 4 of 9 from 3 for 44%, 4 of 8 from the free throw line for 50%. For the Independence Mustangs, they were led in scoring by the do-it-all guard, Tanner Michael. He had 14. 8 for Wyatt Cresser, 6 for Jake Beatty, 3 for Trey Weber, and 2 for Aiden Bernard. The only thing, 11 of 22 from the field, a blistering 50% from the field. 10 of 17 for 58%, also blistering. 1 of 5 from 3 for 20%. But 10 of 11 from the charity stripe for 90%. That is very, very good. When you can hit your free throws, that is absolutely amazing. And then the little kids are out there right now. The Mustangs lead it after the first half of play. 33-22 is the halftime score. Mustangs by 10 after the end of the first half. Mustangs led the first quarter 19-11 and outscored the Bucks in the second 14-11 to build a 10-point lead at the break. Big key for the Mustangs is staying solid. back here to Independence Mustang Boys Basketball right here on the JT Sports. So we just talked with Sean Gertzma and Mark Gertzma about the Independence Mustang season this year. They think Independence can be sneaky good for Independence, for boys. And I think that as well because Independence is very good offensively, as we've seen in that first half of play. 33-22 victor there, but the big key for the Mustangs in the second half is not putting your out of the gas pedal. You gotta keep going here, and it's gonna be that too. The big thing for the Mustangs here in the second half is getting going offensively. Quick start, fast start in the second half is huge. But here come the Mustangs to start the second half. They were led by Tanner Michael, who had 14 points in that first half, and he was very efficient. And he had that loop of a layup. The plays of the game will come after that. The U players are high-fiving the pro players here. Big job here for the Mustangs. But the Mustangs looking to get a big-time win against East Buchanan, 33-22. But the Mustangs here also, we will have a lot of games for 5 weeks of Independence sophomore and freshman coverage right here on the JT Sports Network. It's been 6 consecutive years of us calling it. The big key for the Mustang here to start the second half is going out and cutting offensively is going to be the big key for the Mustangs to start the second half. It's going to be the big key for the Mustangs here offensively to just do what you do to the best of your ability. And that is play to your best of your ability and go at them. Because you don't win games by sitting back on your lead. You got to keep going on your lead. And I think the big key for the Mustangs is just driving and making sure you get the lead you want. But here we go. There's head football coach Justin Putz here today. 33-22. There's Clifford Baldwin playing into. We start the third period. 8 minutes on the clock, and we ready to go here to start the third period. If I'm Iowa, I would rather play Michigan than Ohio State. Because if we play Ohio State, if we punt a couple times, the game's over. But here we go. Noah Valenzuela kicks to Dayton Bernard off of a feed. Nice job. Backside pass. Gets it out to Trevor Beach. Back to Valenzuela. Guarded by Kresser. Nice kick out. Nice reverse feed there by Anna Bernard. Good. Good trap there by Kresser and Bernard. That is a 3. Good by Dalton Korkamp. 33-25. That's 11 for Korkamp today. Korkamp has been good for the Buccaneers. He has 11. Here comes a pass. Stolen away by guess who? Dalton Korkamp. Dalton Korkamp has been good. Here comes Valenzuela. Valenzuela drives. 2 is no good. Just missed the 2 by Noah. Here comes Noah Valenzuela, and that 2 is good by Wyatt Kresser. 35-25. Here comes the pass. Let it go inside. Backside. Here comes the backside. There we go. There we go. I think I'm on the air again. That's going to be a 2 ball. That's going to be good by Hunter Bowers. And it's 35-27. Here comes the backside. Here comes the backside. 3 is good by Tanner Michael. He has 17. It is 38-27 on a big triple by Michael. And then a foul by Jake Beatty. Jake Beatty with the foul. And here comes Dalton Korkamp. Here comes the backside out. Here comes the backside out. Let it go interior pass. Tanner Michael. Michael stolen away by Bowers. 5:13 left to go. Bowers. Here we go. Bowers. Now to Valenzuela. They're going to go backside. He's Valenzuela. Kicking it back out. Valenzuela. 3. Air ball. Miss everything. Rebound pulled out by Jake Beatty. Here comes Jake. Jake Beatty to Wyatt Kresser. Kresser off the window. No good by Wyatt Kresser. Rebound by Valenzuela. Here comes Valenzuela. Kicks it to Hunter Bowers. Bowers stops, pops, rolls, and good. Hunter Bowers makes it 38-29. That's 4 for Bowers. Here comes Kresser. Jake Beatty. Wyatt Kresser. Kresser drives off of the heel and a kick ball. Kick ball remains with the Mustangs. With 4:13 in the third. Mustangs are shooting 35-25. East Buchanan 10-23. So it is Carson Rommel to inbound. Here comes Trey Weber. Weber looking to get inbounds. Into Michael, 3, just rimmed in and out, and I was about ready to say it. Michael driving in, foul. Foul called on Tristan Russell. That's his third. At the line, Tanner Michael shooting 2. First one up good by Tanner Michael. 38-31 Mustangs. After the 2 by Rylan Cornell. 39-31. Here comes the second one by Michael. It's good. He has 19. 19 for Tanner Michael. Absolutely amazing. He's putting up a show for head coach Chad Beatty. 40-31. Mustangs up 9. 3:49 to go. Nice pass there by Bowers. In the Cornell. Back out Korkamp. His 3 off the mark by Dawn Korkamp. And Weber. That's going to be on Kyle Williams with a hand check. That's his first, team's second on the Mustangs in the second half. 3:39 left to go here in the third. Mustangs up 9, 40-31. Here comes nice defense there by Trey Weber. He forced that turnover. Then Trey Weber. Here comes Krester. Krester. Michael. Michael drives, shakes, banks, missed. Out of bounds. Mustang ball. After Bowers touched the inline after getting the rebound. Mustangs lead 40-31. Here comes Weber. Michael. Michael, kick ball going to the Mustangs. Mustangs have gotten a boatload of opportunities so far today. Here comes Weber. Weber. Kresser. Kresser. Back, forth, Kresser. Drives. Kicks. Williams. 3. Missed. Kyle Williams missed that 3. Nice pass to Trey Weber. Third 42-31. That is 5 for Trey Weber. Timeout. East Buchanan. 2:55 here in the third. Independence leads 42-31 right here on the JT Sports Network. Welcome back here to Independence Mustang Varsity Basketball on the JT Sports Network. 42-31 Mustangs with the lead by 11. Michael has 19. What a defense there by Tanner Michael. Tanner Michael has been amazing so far. And that's a foul, I believe, on the Bucks. Yes, it is. On Ben Heisner. That's his first. Here comes. Inside pass. Going inside and a travel on Michael. 2:37 left to go here. And he's. Here comes a pass. Trying to go back in. Here comes a tip, and that's going to be back pass. Here comes the pass. Court camp stolen. Michael. Tanner. Michael stops. Pop. Yes, sir. Tanner Michael with the stop and pop. Makes it 44-31. Here comes backside. Backside left. .148 left to go in the third. 44-31. Foul on the Mustangs. Dawn Court Camp at the line to shoot two. First one up good by Court Camp. He has 12. Didn't say we're no good. Here comes the pass, stolen by Michael. Nice feed from Michael to Wyatt Cresser for the two. 46-32. Timeout, East Buchanan. 46-32. Independence with the lead by 14. .46-32. .46-32. The score. Mustangs up by 14 with a minute 17 to go in the third. Here come the back pass. Giving up. Chance Beach, Tristan Russell. Russell. And it's good for Tristan Russell. 46-34. Here's Jake Beatty, Wyatt Cresser. Cresser stops, pops, three, no good by Cresser. Rebound, Noah Valenzuela. And it's gonna be a foul on and got the back pass. Valenzuela drives. Offensive foul. A charge. Jake Beatty draws it. Caden Coonrad picks up the charge. Almost every person in East Buchanan has a foul. Here comes the backside pass. Jake Beatty. Driving. Nice pass to Kyle Williams. He put it back up. No good. And that is the end of the third quarter. Mustangs lead it 46-34 on the JT Sports Network. End of the third quarter, Mustangs up by a dozen, 46-34 on East Buck on the JT Sports Network. If you want to go to Hangout, Mustangs leading score 21 for Tanner Michael, 6 for Jake Beatty, 5 for Trey Weber. But the East Buchanan Buccaneers has a good person on their own, and Dalton Camp, who has 12. We go to the fourth period of play. The fourth and final period, I hope that is, 46-34 as number 31, Garrett Donnelly, the triggered inbound to Tanner Michael. Here comes Tanner Michael. Now kicks it back out, Jake Beatty. Jake Beatty drives, looking for Kresser, a three, no good. Ryan Kresser had a chance to hit it, but Ben Heisner with the rebound. Here's Heisner. Bowers, three off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Kyle Williams. Nice entry. Jake Beatty had it stripped from him. And then Jake Beatty gets it back. Jake Beatty drives. And it's a travel on Jake Beatty with 7:12 to go in the fourth. 7:12 to go in the fourth. Seven minutes left to go in the fourth. 46-34. Here comes the backside pass. Getting it out. Gets it to Corninkamp. His three off the mark. Caden Coonrad missed. Rebound by Ben Heisner. Here's Big Ben. Between his legs. Driving. Gives it to Noah Valenzuela. Then back Hunter Bowers. Bowers. Looking to drive it for East Buchanan. Almost stolen by Bernard. It is stolen by Kresser though. Here's Kresser. Bernard gets fouled. And he's going to go to the charity stripe. Is Big Aiden Bernard. Aiden Bernard at the line to shoot. 2. First one coming for Aiden Bernard. That was nothing but nylon for Aiden Bernard. He has 3 on the day. 47-34. Mustangs by 13. Second one coming for Bernard. Second one up. That is no good by Bernard. Rebound pulled down by Hayden Nelson. Nelson had it, his pocket picked by Trey Weber. What a play by Aiden Bernard. Aiden Bernard now has 5, 14, 9, 34. An amazing play by number 2 in white. Here comes Nelson. Cornkamp. Russell. Steps over. Nice D. Bernard is just freakishly athletic. Valenzuela. That 2 ball is no good by Valenzuela. And a shot clock violation. The 14 turnover for East Buchanan. And it is 5:30 left to go. And it is a 49-34 lead for the Mustangs. Has 21 for Tanner Michael, 12 for Wyatt Cresser. 2 people in double digits for the Mustangs. And they have not let up since that moment. Mustangs, and you hear Coach Chad Beatty say talk on defense. And that is a very thing to do. You got me talking on defense. And that's what Independence has been doing offensively. They've been talking and they've been going offensively. Here comes a steal by Kellen Hoover. Hoover lays it up and one. Kellen Hoover with a nice lay-in by number 10. That's on Ryland Cornell. His second, team's fourth. At the line, Hoover to shoot one. Mustangs up. 51-34, that is no good. No by Hoover, rebound by Camp, his third rebound of the game. 51-34. Camp's two, no good. Rebound Tanner Michael. Michael goes all the way to the hole, no good. And a rebound will be pulled out. 5:11 left to go. 51-34. Mustangs at the lead here in the preseason home opener. Here comes the back pass. Looking to go inside. Camp. What a grab by Bowers to keep it alive. Bowers. Chance Beach. Camp. Camp trying to keep it alive. Bowers. Bowers drives. Now kicks it to Valenzuela. Inside, back out. Here comes Camp. That's out of bounds. Good defense by the Mustangs in this game. This game has been amazing. Timeout, 30-second timeout East Buchanan with 4:30 left to go in the game. This game has been absolutely amazing. When you look at the Mustangs, it's just how the Mustangs have responded.
Last call for raffle tickets and 50-50. Last call. Raffle tickets and 50-50.
Nice play by Bernard and almost made it. Dawn Camp shot it from behind the bucket, went over the bucket, and almost went in. That would have been one of the greatest shots I've ever seen. And that would have went in. If that was good or not. Here's Aiden Bernard, 4:20 to go. Trey Weber. Cresser drives. Right hand. Silky smooth finish for Wyatt Cresser. He has 14. 53-34. Mustangs running away with it right now and on a 7-0 spurt in this quarter. There's a three, no good by Ryland Cornell. Rebound Carson Rummel. Here comes Aiden Bernard, and he takes it to the rack. Almost got it, but Camp gets his fourth rebound in the game. Turner Bowers. 3:35 to go. And here comes Rummel, and he will go to the line. To shoot 2, it's Carson Rummel. Foul called on Noah Valenzuela. That's his second. Shooting 2, Carson Rummel. First one up, no good. Here we get another one as Carson Rummel to shoot 1 in a 53-34 game here. Second one up is no good. Missed them both. Rebound though by Aiden Bernard. And he turns it over. Steal by Hunter Bowers. And then here come the Mustangs. Cresser goes up. No good as Cresser misses that one. 19-39 on the Mustangs. Back out, Graham Erickson. Korkamp. Bowers. Erickson. And Erickson throws it away for the 15th Buccaneer turnover. 54-30, 53-34. Mustangs. Up here, here's Bernard. Bernard driving. Travel first. And Bernard with the 11th turnover for the Mustangs. But the Mustangs have been good so far today. The Mustangs almost lost a heartbreaking overtime to East Buchanan. Weston Moss with the game winner. But here's Bernard to Cresser. Cresser drives. Cresser. Nice job by Carson Rummel. He gets the rebound and he's going to go to the line. To shoot 2. And that's on Graham Erickson. That's his first. Foul, team 6th. First one coming from Rummel. It's good. Nothing but net for Carson Rummel. 14 out of 19 on the Mustangs for the charity stripe. They have forced 17 fouls for East Buchanan. Sack went up. Is no good. Rummel has a point and a foul. That is Kellen Hoover. That's on Hayden Nelson. That's his third, team 7th. And at the line, Kellen Hoover to shoot 2. First one up is good by Kellen Hoover. 55-34. Mustangs with 2:13 left to go. Second one up is good as well. 56-34. That is 4 for Hoover. 16 out of 24. 16 out of 22 for the charity stripe on the Mustangs today. That's just absolutely tremendous. When you cash in this many charity stripe trips, absolutely amazing. Here comes a drive. 2 minutes left. Two minutes left in the game. 56-34. Mustangs convincing over East Buchanan here in our first broadcast of the new season of freshman and sophomore basketball. Will be 2 weeks. Here comes a shot. It's good by Hayden Nelson. 56-36. That is a runner good by Jake Beatty. 58-36. A minute 28 to go here in the fourth. Here comes a drive, and that one's going to be No good by Tristan Russell. Mustangs have been good today, but foul on Kellen Hoover, his third. Team's third. First one is good by Dalton Corkamp. 13 for him, 58-37. Bernard and Jake Beatty checking out of the lineup. Donley in. Segment up. It is good as well. 58-38. Corkamp. Back out Rummel. And he hits the three. 61-38. That is 4 for Carson Rummel. The third three made by the Mustangs. The 21st made field goal by the Mustangs. 61-38. Here comes the pass out. Nelson. Russell. Back out. Corkamp. His three is no good. Rebound pulled down by Kellen Hoover. Hoover now surveys. Gives it off to Ethan Callahan. Callahan drives. Gives it off to Kellen Hoover. Ben back out. Kellen Hoover drives to the rack. No good. Rebound by Hoover. Then a three by number 31, Garrett Donley. Donley gets in on the action. 64-38. With 50 seconds to go. This has been a three bonanza for the Mustang. 18-4 run in their second quarter, and the Mustangs win it. Final score 64-38. Mustangs win it 64-38. The final score. Here's the point leaders: 21 for Tanner Michael, 14 for Wyatt Kresser, 8 for Jake Beatty, 5 for Aiden Bernard and Trey Weber, 4 for Kellen Hoover and Carson Rummel, and 3 for Garrett Donley. The Mustangs shot blistering 50% from the field, 22 out of 44. 18 out of 31 from the 2, 4 out of 13 from the 3. But the Mustangs lived and died by the charity stripe tonight. They had 16 out of 22 from the charity stripe for 72%. They have 11 rebounds, 9 defensive, 2 offensive. 1 assist, 7 steals, 11 turnovers, a plus minus of 40%. Very good night for the Independence Mustangs. NEB, they had 38 points, 14 for Dalton Corkamp, 7 for Tristan Russell, 4 for Hunter Bowers, 3 for Hayden Nelson, Noah Valenzuela, and Ben Heisner, and 2 for Rylan Cornell and Graham Erickson. 13 out of 34 shooting for East Buchanan for 38%. 8 out of 19 from the 2 for 42%. 5 of 15 from the 3 for 33%. 7 of 12 from the charity stripe for 58%. 16 boards, 11 defensive, 5 offensive, 1 assist, 4 steals, and a plus minus a negative 26. Until next time, until we say good evening from Mustang Gym for another edition of Independence Mustang Boys Basketball, I am Jansen Turner saying good night from Independence.